Welcome back, everybody, and we are here for a special kind of reading. I hope you've been having a beautiful, wonderful day and a wonderful week. I know normally I upload on Wednesdays, but there are going to be some nice, fine, nice, beautiful upcoming new schedules and new types of readings. I am trying to do the best that I can do to make y'all happy, and I understand that a lot of people are wondering so many things about what's going on, and one of them, I have a huge feeling that many people are wondering what's being told about them, and how especially what their ancestors think. Their ancestors are very essential to our beings. Our ancestors are very helpful, and they guide us, and if you didn't have any ancestors, their souls and spirits, your ancestral spirits are here to guide you and also here to help you out. We need to know we need to know what is going on here. So on pile number 1, we have the Cintamani, the Amethyst, and the clear Quartz. I will get on to this. I hope. Please choose your pile, and pile number 1, the Cintamani, will be. I'll get onto it. I'll put on the time stamp on when to do it. Oh, I'll put the time stamps, and then let's get going. So, if you chose pile number 1, the Cintamani, this is your reading. I already shuffled these things, so we're just gonna get right on into it. So the High Priestess, powerful psychic insights, reflection. The Lovers. Two of Ralph, 2 hearts. The Empress. Eight of Ariel, and change in your life. And I guess there was a bonus one for you, so lucky you. Pile number 1. Your ancestors are telling you that you are at a point of your life. From what I see, you're at a point of your life where you've overcome so much of the awfulness of life, and you've overcome so many obstacles. You are the ancestors want you to also know that not only have you become a high priest or priestess, not only are you more powerful than you have ever been in your life, but you are one who's loved. We've all made bad choices. We've all made weird choices, but the ultimate choice that you've made has come to fruition. You should not be ashamed of any of the choices that you have made, even if it seems the wrong ones. With the lovers, that's what life is. You are being loved. You are surrounded by wonderful people. You're surrounded by wonderful friends, and if you do or did, please do not abandon that, especially with the the two of Ralph. That you have a beautiful heart and a beautiful soul for so many things, so many people, that it carries on and it just rubs off on others like you are just like so divine. You know what I'm saying? You are absolutely divine. Never doubt in your heart or your mind that you are anything less than holy yourself or divine yourself. You're a divine being. You're a divine spirit. You're a divine soul. You see right here with the Empress. You know what I'm saying? Right here, the Empress. You are creative. You are create. And even if you don't have a creative side, you know what I'm saying? You have a very your creative essence, and you were created wonderfully, and things you have created a beautiful, some form of beauty, whether if it was in your craft or whether if it was in your anything, your chemistry. You so much beauty and so much things you've created. You are more empowered than you think. You are more strong than you think. You are a lot better than you think. And that is what a lot of people, even in people who I am not in terms with, because they're always comparing themselves to other people, to others, and just and they are not looking from within and seeing how beautiful they are, because some of them sometimes they can't. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? You are beautiful. You are strong. Your ancestors are absolutely proud of you. They know that you're beautiful. They know that you're a divine soul, and they are not going to let that go to waste. You know what I'm saying? And especially take pride in your excellent work. You've been doing what you needed to do this entire freaking time. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You have been doing your job, and you've been doing it wonderfully. Even if you say, I'm not in life where I wish I could be, or I could have made better decisions, or I wish I was better. No. You are better. You are already better. You're already better than you think right now. You see what? Even change your life. If you're seeing, even if you're not happy, or if you are, and changing your life does not always have to mean take another path or anything. Changing your life can also be meaning like changing your mind, because in order to change your mind and change your thoughts, you can change your life. Whether if it's like a change in perspective of yourself, you need to change your life. Whether if it's your way of thinking, the way you carry yourself, the way your job, anything, it's time for some form of change, even if it's a psychological change. You need to start. I'm starting to see that that you've been lacking a lot of this. You are a high priestess. You are loved, and you are full of love. But the thing is that I can see that the decisions that you've been making weren't the smartest. Just because you are something doesn't mean that you utilize it properly. And a lot of people don't understand. This is what a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, don't want you to realize. They don't want you to realize. Not even the high and mighties. Nobody wants you to know that you're powerful. Okay? You are powerful. You are power. You are God. Okay? And God is, and I'm not talking, you take it as whatever it is, but I'm talking about the universal energy. Okay? Yeah, you are, or Gaia, whatever you want to say. You are that universal energy, and you have had that, and not many people know what that is, and that's why you might be seeing that. That's why you might have been ostracized your entire life, and because not a lot of people know that power. So many young souls. There are more young souls on this planet, and even more leatherheads, people who misguide those young souls, than there are people who know who and what they are, and you are on your way to knowing who you are. And the thing is that the angels, your ancestors, are telling you, change your life in terms of the way you think, and because so many opportunities are right in your hands. You are loved. You are one of the best people on this planet. Don't get discouraged, and you see that, and it's okay to, and you maybe, and right here, 2 of Ariel, seeking balance. You need to change your life. Maybe it's not, and not entirely. You just need to try to balance yourself, whether if it's financially, emotionally, psychologically, you name it. You need balance. Everyone needs balance, and in order for that for balance to come to fruition, we need to start becoming a lot more than we actually are. And how can I say that a lot? You know what I'm saying? You may not be balancing because even though you are this high priestess, even though that you have that love is being presented to you, there might be parts where you're still lacking that. You may be a high priestess, and there is love around you, but you don't know how to process it, and you need to change your life and probably, I would not be surprised if this is actually what you need is what you need is love. You know the Beatles, all you need is love. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need. All that stuff. You've been, I can tell that a lot of this stuff has been made you feel alone, and you might have been really distraught and not understanding of what to do, and what you're missing, I can see, is balance. But do you know what? This also tells me that you are balanced, but you are balanced. You bring balance to people. You do bring balance to people, actually. You help change, in terms of change your life. You help people. You help people change their lives, and that's an amazing power. Never let that go. Pile number 1, Archangel of Harmony, wisdom, being, reconciliation. Okay, knowing and eternal love. Pile number 1. Oh my God, are you special? I mean it, because the angels are giving you all of these. They're saying that you have these, and if you don't, they're giving it to you. They're giving you a lot of wisdom. The thing is that it would not shock me if you're going through some sort of pain and chaos in your life, because that is exactly what we sometimes we need to go through a lot of pain. You know what I'm saying? We need to go through a lot of pain in order to get ourselves straightened out. You know how they say no pain, no gain? That's, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what's going on. In order for create harmony and wisdom, you have to be going through some pain. So that's kind of what the change in your life change your life is you might be suffering a little something. Maybe you left behind a little things that in order to change your life for the better. But do you know what? Everything that you're getting here, pile number 1, oh my God, that you are the whole world is in your hands here. The whole world is in your hands here. It is you are a beautiful godsend. That's what your ancestors are trying to tell you. You are here to spread love. You are loved. You are you are loved, and you are love. Okay? You need to know that. You need to know that. Anybody who's saying, "Oh, you're some oh, you're crazy, you're some ugly bitch, you're whatever, blah 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 blah," that's just projection. Okay? That's them being ugly. They are ugly. Ugly people say ugly things. Okay? Nasty people say nasty things. You know what I'm saying? So don't you be one of those. And don't you disregard any of your freaking capabilities. Because you are one of the most powerful people on this planet. You know what I'm saying? Understand that, please. Understand that you go beyond than just the average person, and just beyond the average soul. And yes, there are souls, regardless of what atheists or agnostics or skeptics, blah 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 blah. These 2D, 3D people, they want to say, "Oh, there's nothing beyond than what is. It's just blah 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 blah." That's nonsense. Okay, maybe they might be saying that because of religion, but you know what? Spirituality and all that stuff goes beyond religion. You are a lot better than anything that you've ever thought you were. You are more powerful than you are, than you think, than you can possibly imagine. And this is so here. What else do your guardians say? Loving yourself. Love yourself. Self-love is the most important thing. If you are looking for true love, you must begin discovering your inner love. Work on letting go of past issues and focus on loving yourself. Once we find our inner love, we create a powerful energy that touches those around us and gives us a renewed and amazing love for life. Your inner love begins when you believe in your own self-worth and value. That is probably a huge thing that a lot of people go through, because we are being told what our worth is, and you're not good enough, you're not this, you're not that, because you're not worth this because you're not that. A lot of, you know what? Throw that bejizzle out of the window. Okay? That's horse feathers. That is a pile of projection nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them tell you let me tell you this, pile number one. And it's okay to be like this. You have to be a little sassy, okay? It's okay. I'm not telling you to be a bigot. I'm not telling you to be anything. I'm not telling you to grow an ego, but know your self-worth and defend yourself. Your ancestors are telling you you're amazing and you're one of the God's most valuable beings on the planet. So treat yourself as such. Don't say don't come off as cocky. Don't come off as cocky, okay? Cockiness is a bad thing. But it's okay to have some confidence and some sass. Get a little sassy, okay? It's okay to be sassy and a little in your face, you know what I mean? It's okay to be like that. It's okay to be confident and sticking your chest up, and chest out and chin up and all that stuff. Walking like you're there's nothing going on. Or you're just like walking, you're puffing out your feathers. It's okay to do that a little bit. Don't get cocky, but stand up and stay strong. Believe in yourself, and you know what? There are plenty of people who don't see that within themselves. Your ancestors are telling you to change your views and you pursue a sight of confidence. You are beautiful, okay? You are beautiful. Don't ever think that otherwise. You are beautiful. You are successful, and if you want to be a little bit more successful than you already are, then again, you might have to change a little bit of the scenery. Maybe you have to change your perspective of things, but don't change who you are. Ultimately, you are what you're meant to be. Well, who you're meant to be, I mean. So, that's it from pile number 1. That's a very powerful message from your that, I don't know how that's an amazing message. All right? Don't think of yourself less than anything that you got than what is, okay? You are amazing. You are one of God's greatest. All right. I'll see. All right, I'll see you next time. I'm going to go on to pile number 2 here. All right, pile number 2. How? So that. All right, pile number 2. So I don't know why I did that, but let's if you chose pile number 2, here is your reading. What do your ancestors have to tell you? What is the message from your ancestors? Knight of Ariel, 4 of Michael, 9 of Raphael, the Emperor, Epiphany, New Beginnings, 10 of Raphael. I guess I did do 7 Charles anyways. Wow, here. You are a very accomplished person, pile number 2. You are more accomplished than you think. I understand a lot of people don't think, and I have issues with this myself. I feel like I am very under accomplished, and I'm not as much of a positive impact in other people's lives. But the thing is that is the polar opposite of the truth from you. Okay. Okay, pile number 2. Pile number 2, you are a beautiful, insightful person, riddled with accomplishments, and you are a very zen, very loving and person. And I can tell that there are a bit of I can see that there's the ancestors are also telling you that you might have been lost for a little while. You've been lost for you might have been lost for a little while, but do you know what? Things are starting to come to fruition. You were lost in terms of like your job or love or just possibly in general. But the thing is that over time, you living your life, you've been gaining a lot more insights and stability, and that's where the Emperor is. You have become an Emperor or Empress. You have become a lot more stable and efficient in your life than you think. You are a lot more stable and efficient than you think. You help people with their spiritual growths. You help people with their minds and their perspectives of life, and you help them, and they help you find new beginnings, starting a new life. You see, you You don't, and again, this doesn't mean that you are starting your own life, which it could, a new life, which it could, but it can also mean that you really help them start them new lives. And for some people, and for some, it could also mean, again, maybe like the previous one, you need to start a new life. You need to change a little bit of direction because of something might be not working here. But the thing is that you are loved. You are loved, and you maybe that's what you need the new beginnings for. You realize that you are very powerful. You are a royalty. You are an emperor, and you had this epiphany. And you might have not had this epiphany, and if you did, it's coming. And the ancestors may have given you this epiphany to start a new beginning, so that way you can have yourself a new love life, whether if it's love or whether if it's like a job or anything that brings your prosperity. That is very much needed these days. Pile number two. You two are amazing. You're very, very you shouldn't be discouraged. Stay strong. It wouldn't shock me if there's like some struggles going on right now, but do you know what? It's okay to struggle. It's okay to have that little bit of a burn in you. It gives you because when there is no burn, there is no fire. Okay? You need to have a little fire underneath you for there to be changes and for there to be and that's what the epiphany possibly is that sense of new change and that change and new beginnings, and you are coming out of the woodwork, and they're telling your ancestors are telling you you're not being treated as well as you should be, because you've accomplished a lot. You are a very accomplished person, pile number 2. You're very accomplished, even if you don't think like that, and you need to embrace it because you are the emperor. You and you are gonna get even more accomplishments and more accomplishments and more accomplishments. There's more and more and more to come. Archangel Uriel, divine light shines from within. The guardian angel of youth, angel of glory. Ooh, angel of health. Young adults. Angel of the South. Let go of all the pain. Angel of forgiveness. For anything that you might have done, pile number 2, you are forgiven. You are young, and chances are you are a younger soul than you might want to be. But the thing is that there's so much glory and there's so much, or you could be a youthful spirit and not so much as a young soul, but you can have a youthful spirit. It's good. You are still young. Okay? You have a very youthful presence, even if you're like, no matter what age you are. Okay, this is for all ages. But the thing is that here, you have to embrace the fact that not only are you youthful, but there's so much glory inside of you that you don't even realize. There is a lot of glory in your life. I mean, just because you should not be focused on they're also saying health, and you should not always constantly focus on just just what appears to be young. Stop bloviating over the things that you don't have, and understand and glorify the stuff that you do. Because the thing is that I can see that you do have your health. You do have, if you're not a young adult, then you have the essence of a young adult. You have that go-getting, you have that beauty and eternal youth vibe, and which is very, 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 very hard to encounter. It's very, very hard. You know how many people who are in their 30s, 40s, whatever, any sort of age, they're not in their prime anymore, but the thing is that you still are. Maybe you absolutely are. You're still a young adult at your heart. You're still a vibrant being. Don't ever think just be discouraged by just numbers, okay? We cannot linger on the inevitable. And for anything, all the bad things that have happened and all the negative things that you've been feeling, pile number 2, you are forgiven. You might have felt discouraged. You might have felt distraught, and you might have felt that you were not worth as much as you should, as you actually are. Because a lot of people, and you know what? That's because a lot of people are not. Seriously, they are not told how valuable they are. So they always have to try to look for the self-worth, and they have to do all these change in directions to always find their self-worth. But the thing is that you have your youth, your youthful vibrance, you have your health, and you have this glory. And if you don't have your health is coming for you, because the health of young adults, and you are amazing too. You are amazing. Okay? Don't ever let you think otherwise. Again, there is no sugar coating on this thing. In this channel, we say again, ancient echoes. What people are saying, what our ancestors and the extraterrestrials, anything that goes beyond us, everything that they're saying, this is what they're telling you. You need to forgive yourself. You need to forgive others. We've all made mistakes. Nobody is perfect. Perfection is objective. It's not subjective. Or I might have that the other way around. But the thing is, I understand that things may not have been going fluently for you, pile number 2, but things are only going to get better. Your ancestors are saying you may have not had the strongest life, you may have not had the best fortunes, but you are here and you are being watched and you are surrounded by the best. Never let it go. And even if you don't have all of these things are going to come to you, and these things are going to help these beings in the health, and the young adults are going to surround you with their love and help and give you the power that you feel that you have lost. Don't let that go. One last stop and listen. Sometimes what we preach most is what we need most. Spirit flows through our hearts, and if we just stop and listen to our own voice, sometimes, just sometimes, we may hear our own lessons. People sometimes, and you pile number 2, might be subconsciously your own best teacher. You've come across, I can tell that you've come across, and you're seeking great teachers, and you've come across wonderful teachers. whether they're spirit guides or teachers in school or teachers who are friends and gave you all different perspectives, you are surrounded by great teachers. And if you are a teacher yourself, teachers are still being taught. Just because you're a teacher doesn't mean you're a master. Even masters, not full masters. Even masters have to go back, and sometimes they're even told and corrected by the ones who don't know as much as they do, but they see it in a different aspect. They see it a different way. So keep it up. You know what? Pile number 2, you're amazing. Yeah, you need... Spirit does, you are a teacher and a student, both. That's what we're here to do. We're here to learn and we're here to teach. And that is a great power. Absorb the lessons that Spirit is and the angels are telling you. Not just Spirit, but your ancestors. Your ancestors are helping you out. And I don't think you and you may not know that, but they are. And that is something that is much needed to be valued, and ultimately value yourself. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that reading. We will get on to pile number 3 next, and I'll see you next. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. All right, and pile number 3. How are you? I hope everything's going well for you, and we need to know what do your ancestors have to tell you? What is the message from your ancestors? So, 3 of Raphael. Reasons to celebrate. Perspective. Ace of Raphael. 9 of Gabriel. The Wheel. Knight of Gabriel. And Queen of Michael. So pile number 3. You are a celebrated person. You should celebrate. And you are one of, just like the previous ones, you are one of God's amazing people. Just anyone who thinks less of that, just don't ever think less of yourself, okay? Because everybody, because even though you may not have been the most celebrated person, you should celebrate. You are a very friendly and loving person. You are one of the best out there. Excuse me for a second. Sorry about that. But it is a time for celebration, because you are finally starting to see things at a better light. And if you don't see things at a better light, it's time for you to, because the thing is that you are having these great positive and emotional experiences and positivity. positivity is something that you've lacked for a whole long time, maybe your entire life, and that's awful. That's absolutely awful. But do you know what? You should not think low of yourself anymore, because you're going to be gathering a lot of friends and a lot of great souls, whether they're tortured or not, who are here to help cure and help you out and help be the best that you can be. You should always see here. Always stay determined to move forward. There's nothing. So it wouldn't shock me if you've been having these awful experiences, these awful, torturous times that even back then when you were a child, or it could have been a breakup, it could have been your upbringing. The thing is that there's nowhere but forward, and you have to stay positive, and there's only. And not just stay positive, but there are positive things coming towards you. Things are only going to be better. They will come to fruition. Your dreams will come true. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. You are absolutely deserving of these great. And again, just like the other two, new beginnings. Of end of delays. The thing is that, and this is a beginning of you understanding not just your self-worth, and not only new beginnings of positivity, but new beginnings of just like everything's gonna be fresh. You're becoming a pearl. This is a time for you to become a pearl. It's like a huge clam. You've been scraped through the dusts and the dirts of the bottom of the ocean. You've been through the algae, been through the disgusting times of life, and the thing is that is time for you to go. I celebrate that. And that we should all celebrate that. I even celebrate all of those things, even in the piles 1 and 2. Okay, and for piles 1 and 2, yes, this is for you. That is an extreme accomplishment. Y'all are being celebrated, and it's time for us to celebrate you. Everybody in the chat, celebrate everybody. Celebrate pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. We all need to celebrate each other, because all of you are becoming better and better, and there's nowhere but besides forward. There's nowhere but up. And especially with the time to take action. Your ancestors are telling you that it's time to take action and make that new change, and be that new change, and be that thing that you've always wanted to be, and find that thing that you've always wanted. Whether if it's security or anything. Security, happiness, love, you name it. And and they're confident in you. You're Queen of Michael. You know exactly what to do. You know, so don't look at yourself as like, oh, I'm stupid. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh no, I don't know. I wasn't able to do this. Okay, do you know what? The thing is that, and a lot of people we're not being taught this, but the thing is that there's no better teacher than your spiritual teacher. There's no better teacher than your ancestors, whether they're live ancestors or they're passed away. And sometimes your passed away ancestors may be out there. They may have not been there for you when they were alive. Of course not, because everybody takes so much for granted in their lives. But now they know that they don't have what that even if they were not the parent that they wanted to be, or what they were, they're trying to make amendments, and they're trying to guide you by telling you, you know exactly what to do. They have confidence in you. They, even if they didn't show it to you when they were alive, they absolutely do have confidence in you. They are telling you, you are the power. You are a lot more powerful than you think you are, and that is very much to be celebrated. Everybody should be celebrated that. The angel prince of the east, purify myself by affirming my worth and honoring. Yep, know your worth and honor your worth. I am made of the message of love. You, the archangel of Gabriel, the archangel of meditation, the archangel of freedom, the miracle, the angel of the miracle of love. Ooh, angel of peace. Everything, all of your ancestors are sending you these angels, because the thing is that a lot of people don't have this in their lives, and I can tell you, you haven't had it in your entire lives yourselves, pile number 3, that you haven't had peace. You haven't had time to meditate and look within. You've just been told what to be and what not to be. This is what you are, this is what you're not. And the thing is that your ancestors are telling you, leave that behind. Oh no, not meditation, Metatron. My mistake. I misread that. But even better, Metatron. I am unite the source of all goodness, love, and creativity. You are given all this. You are being given love and peace and this prosperity that you've lacked, or you may not have lacked, but the thing is that, again, there's nowhere but up for you, and I there's nowhere up. There's, oh my God, pile number 3. Y'all are again 1 and 2. Y'all are absolutely amazing as well. All 3 of you. Not one is better than the other. Okay. They're just different. But in all seriousness, this is what you're gonna have. You are gonna have eternal peace. Anything that you're finding, anything that you're struggling with, the thing your ancestors are saying, you are peace. You are given peace. You have all this freedom, and you give people freedom. You liberate people. You liberate people and lift them up so much that it's unbearable, that sometimes they escape you. They run away from you because they don't know what the hell, I'm gonna say it, they don't know what the hell you're doing to them. You're giving them something that they never had. And sometimes love and peace, give me, and if to people who have gone through, whose only language is chaos, they don't speak peace. They don't speak freedom. They don't speak love. They don't speak anything. They don't know any of that. They just know how to be. They just know the ball and chain life. They know how to be a prisoner and abused. Do you know what, pile? No. And the thing is that pile number 3, you might have felt that, and you might have gone through that, but you're not anymore. Like piles 1 and 2, you are the truth. That rhymes. But the thing is that don't ever let yourself down. I understand you've gone through rough times. Everybody has, but your ancestors are telling you that you need to embrace, and you need it yourself. You need to embrace the love around you, and don't let your emotions take advantage of you. Don't let your inner insecurities take the best of you, because the thing is that you are surrounded by love, and the ones who and there are plenty of people who love you. You just may not be ready to embrace it, but it's time to embrace it. It's time to embrace that, you know what, the torture is over. Or it's coming to an end. And especially here, share your message. The angels are saying, your ancestors are saying, share your message. Anytime your heart speaks to you with a beautiful, uplifting message, be sure to share it, for this message is not intended just for you. This is how Spirit works through you, and the message will be seen and felt by all the right people who need it, and at that divine moment. You are divine, pile number 3. You absolutely are. Everyone watching this is. Okay? Please understand that. Never think less of yourself. And I know that's very, very hard to do. But y'all are amazing. Amazing! Give yourself a hug, and if you're watching this with someone else, hug each other. Y'all, especially if you chose another pile, y'all deserve a freaking hug. Y'all deserve a hug. Y'all deserve a kiss. All that stuff. Y'all deserve love. Okay, it's all what your ancestors are saying. Love is not just intimacy. It doesn't have. Love is also unity. It's about prosperity. It's about growth. It's about finding the balance in pain, finding the healing in pain, and y'all are that, and you are, and you will keep finding it, and you will find everything that you're asking for. And I'm very confident that you will get what you're asking for. Thank you so very much for watching this. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe so the echoes expand.